Hey everybody, welcome back to the front room. I'm Kai, and I'm here with my dad today.
We are so glad you've joined us today for the brand new Carti.
Yeah, and you told me when it came out last night.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll say, hey, did you hear a new song came out? And of course you go, yeah, I knew about it, Dad. I knew about it like a week ago or something, right? But this time...
I didn't even know.
I beat you to
You beat me to it, yeah. So I think I was actually talking to my girlfriend, and we were hanging out, and she was like showing me something that she really wanted to show me. And then the moment that popped up on my phone, I said, sorry, I have to go check,
Yeah, you know how I found out about it? It was a comment left on the... Madonna Weekend Carti upload.
Oh yeah,
to YouTube we did a couple of days ago.
Yeah. So thanks for letting us know.
Thank you.
I said before this started, my dad said to include it in the video. That I said the reason why I'm so excited for this stuff is because in the moment it might seem like, okay, we're excited for new Carti release and stuff like that, but really thinking about it, I swear when all things are said and done, Carti will be like a generational artist, like up there, possibly. I don't know about Kanye level, but like, okay, that type of echelon.
Okay, I think that me and our viewers should hold you to that claim.
I know, yeah.
And check back in maybe 8-9 years from now. See if it if that holds true.
I'd be comfortable betting on it almost. That's how confident I am.
Yeah. Well, I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, so I don't even know anything about the video at all. So
the one thing I'm wondering about is the 4 or 5 Carti songs I've heard so far.
Yeah.
With videos. Fairly low production, Him out in parking lots and standing next to automobiles and hanging out with his guys at a construction site. He was up on one of those crane things. Yeah. So I'm just wondering if this is similar. I got a feeling it'll have a similar feel to it.
Probably, yeah. I think the most produced one was Backrooms with Travis, It seemed like that big car and like a bigger space and more shot officially. Yeah. So let's see here. Oh, okay. Okay, so this new track here is called Ketamine. Do you know what ketamine is?
Ketamine.
I just saw the title now.
Let me take a stab at it. Some sort of drug?
Yeah. It's a drug that's become actually really popular. Pretty terrible for your body, to say the least. And I think I watched a documentary. It was about ketamine and how it's just taking over places like London in the UK. People are taking it and it's like burning holes in their organs, but it's cheap enough to do like constantly almost.
So no doubt Carti is going to be telling us about the dangers of it and to stay away from it.
Yeah, it's a PSA.
Yeah.
He's like, stay away from drugs.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah. And ketamine's even, I think it is either legitimately horse tranquilizer or something that is mimicking horse tranquilizer. So that's a pretty crazy thing to put in your body, but that's what the song is called.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this. Very excited for this. Once again, it was just released on Instagram.
Instagram? That's how he releases stuff?
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Is that a thing?
It's not a thing. It's just a Carti thing for the most part. It's just bizarre all around. So this is not an official account, but Let me just look at the volume here.
I bet Elon wishes it had been released on X. X, is that the new term for Twitter?
Is. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
You niggas don't love me. You bitch wanna fight me. My t-shirt on, so I won't get ugly. She fucking with a dime. I'm fucking with a bomb. They think I'm Osama. Whoa, she think I'm Osama. I'm fucking with a bad little vibe, I'm all over her tongue. I'm about to spot me a high, I'm about to spin that trunk. I said, my mind got me a switch, we don't get fucked by luck. I said my body, I'm the coolest. Trampoline jump for a cougar. Jump out the jungle, go hectic. I'm leaving that boy in this doula. She wanna fuck for the moolah. Pussy niggas get lit up. That pellet, hold a Ruger. She laying with your girl, huh? She like being around my niggas. She teed up, she not switching. G6 got me in here glitching. Real rich as fuck, just living. This bitch ain't got no vision. I'ma go ahead and give it to her. I just been feeling myself. I find Jesus, Christian Dior. Got a bitch from the fuck on the game. Shit put his thing right on the floor. Got me feeling like Chase Chase. I'm switching lanes when he hauls. Stop out that talking, let's do it. You on the internet?
I'm curious to hear. I'm pausing it partway through because I even want to go back. But what are your thoughts on this? This is.
Well, immediately I thought, okay, same sort of kind of semi-low production on purpose, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, and just this really run-down room with a mattress.
Yeah.
And just the clothing these guys are wearing. It just, it's, I'm using that word again. It's kind of unsettling, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kind of, it kind of jars you, makes you think, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The music, it's Carti. I get that for sure, right?
Yeah. For me,
unmistakable. I mean, it couldn't be any other person under the sun.
Right. Yeah. This is a little bit more similar to the dark. I mean, his recent stuff that we've covered, some of it has been a little bit more fun and upbeat, almost like happy in a way, like 2024. It's like, put them on the news or something. Put them on the news, you know?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Well, 2020 vocal sample and You're the Moon even is cool sounding rather than it is dark.
Yeah.
But like Hood by Air is the dark one.
That's right.
Right. So this is returning to that type of feeling.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And
with
this song in particular, rather than Hood by Air, reminds me a little bit of his previous work that we haven't covered. So most similar to that. And this room reminds me of the film I even showed you. It's called, I think, Road by Alan Clark. Remember that it's that British movie.
Oh, it's
it's
interesting you'd make that association.
Yeah, because in that movie, they're in like a very terrible situation, right? And they're sleeping on like just a single mattress in an empty room where it looks pretty disgusting like this, right? So it just reminds me of those conditions. So it's interesting how like Carti, he's in probably a $4,000 outfit or something, right? But he's in this room, so it's a cool mix of that.
Well, is that true? Because I think I read somewhere that he actually, like, he's become something of a fashion focus, right, for people.
So much,
but he goes to thrift stores and he buys stuff at thrift, or stuff that's modeled after stuff that you would get at thrift stores.
Yes, stuff that's
right.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's actually
like
high end stuff.
Yeah,
you're kidding me? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back a little. I'm actually gonna just go back so we can hear it a second time. There are a couple cool details as well.
Yeah, fill me in.
Yeah, I will as we go along here. The way it comes in there is crazy.
Yeah.
Sort of caught me off guard. Yeah. Because it caught me off guard, but it's because it's a 2-beat count, like dun.
Yeah,
dun,
it's
and then it goes in rather than a 4 count, you know? Like it doesn't go through the full bar.
No, you're right.
So then it's like, oh, maybe it is 4 count, but it just surprising.
The bitch wanna fight me. I t-shirt on, so I won't get ugly. She fucking with a dime. I'm fucking with a bomb. They think I'm Osama. Whoa, she think I'm Osama. I'm fucking with a bad little vibe. I'm all over her tongue.
He said she think I'm Osama.
I'm about to spin that trunk.
I don't know which Osama, but
like me a switch. We don't get fucked by luck. I said my body, I'm the coolest. Trampoline jump for a cougar. Jump out the jungle, go hit it. I'm leaving that boy in the stooler. She wanna fuck for the moolah. Pussy needs get lit up. That pellet, hold a Ruger. She laying with your girl. She like being around my niggas. She teed up, she not switching. G6 got me in here glitching. We're rich as fuck, just living. This bitch ain't got no vision. I'ma go ahead and give it to her. I just be feeling myself.
Who else that's this big would just let a black screen just interrupt the middle of their video for a good like 3 seconds? You know what I mean? For no particular reason.
Yeah, right.
It's just pretty bizarre choices.
It is. His flow, it's just so, you don't know where he's gonna go next, right?
Yeah.
And his voice, his inflection, he goes down, then he goes up.
Yeah.
And he goes up when you don't really expect him to go up.
Yeah.
And then he goes down again. Yeah. So it's like it's almost like free form. It's like, I don't think it doesn't sound like he necessarily rehearses this stuff very much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that keeps it really interesting.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes us keep coming back, right? You never know what he's going to
It's
do
like
next.
he's not. Yeah, it's like he's not following any rigid sort of
Conventions.
structure or I mean, I've watched a few videos where people tell you how to rap. This is how you rap. There are this many beats and you should do this. But it really doesn't sound like he's following much of that stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, absolutely. Though.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm noticing that here, but it made me think of the other songs we've listened to where I've noticed it a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Christian Dior. Got a bitch tryna fuck on the game. She put his thing right on the floor. Got me feeling like Chase. I'm switching lanes when he hars. Stop out that talking, let's do it. You on the internet, boy, stop, boy. I'm in the field with cleats, singing my jeans. I kill boys. Me and my niggas, we G's. Step on bitches, we keep doors. I stay running the checks and holding a knife. It's a sport. Sitting with my blick, I got me a thing. I can't go to court. Nigga try to pop his pain, two in his brain, blow up the Ford.
What is that that's hanging down?
His pain, two in his brain.
This right here?
Yeah, what is that?
Oh, I think it's a punching bag.
Oh, okay.
The straps and then the big bag there.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of these angles are interesting. There's one angle on the guitar where it was showing. Like,
that was really cool.
Really neat.
Yeah.
And how it's doubled too.
That really surprised me because I hadn't seen anything like that in the earlier videos that we've watched. You know?
Okay, yeah.
That kind of thing. It was kind of.
Oh, in terms of the camera angle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then also about the guitar as well because...
well, that's what I'm talking about. That super close-up, sort of real side angle on the guitar.
Yeah.
That was neat.
Yeah, it was neat, yeah. And he loves having guitars, like, around him in terms of performing and also for his aesthetic. Interestingly, I don't know if you'll think of this now that I mention it, but he takes so much influence from punk rock. That's, like, one of his greatest influences.
You're kidding me? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I think punk rock is, of course, there's like a certain sound aesthetic to it, but it's about its like attitude, right?
Yeah.
So that's the number one thing that transfers over to his music. Even with like the guitarist who's like a skinhead type of look, you know?
Starting to build.
Yeah.
What the heck? That was too short.
Oops. I know.
Wow,
He's teasing us.
I was getting into that. Do you think when this comes out on an album, it'll be in a different form? Maybe longer or...
This particular song?
Yeah.
I think that every song he's releasing will not be on the album. That's my guess, which is crazy. Crazy good.
Yeah.
Because you get new stuff, right?
Yeah.
Which would be super cool.
Yeah.
If he does include it on the album, it could be extended or it could just be the same because he's not. It's not unlike him to just include a song that's under 2 minutes on an album. But yeah.
Yeah, it was starting to build there, and then it just stopped. You know.
Yeah.
I wanted it to keep going. You know. But come to think of it, when I think of the other songs I've heard of his, those recent ones, I guess those songs don't really build either too much.
No, it's like a consistent beat.
That's
throughout.
right. That's right.
This was the only one actually that sort of did build.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. I'm super excited till we.
What did you think of that then?
I really liked it.
Fan.
I really liked it. But the thing is, unlike other stuff, is in other artists that are as popular as Carti, because they are a little bit more conventional in the way that they rap. You can sort of grab onto that because it's more familiar. But this is just it's abstract, right?
It is.
So it's gonna take multiple listens to really latch onto it.
Yeah.
But from an entertainment perspective, I was not disappointed whatsoever, right?
Yeah.
And that music is insane near the end there, like closing your eyes and listening to it.
Okay, you said close your eyes and listen to it. Probably about a third of the way through that video, I thought to myself, it's really cool to see the videos because he releases the video in conjunction with the music. And I can see why people including me, want to watch the video.
Yeah.
But with Carti, it's almost better in a way to just close your eyes and take in the music.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of semi-abstract, right? And you don't know where he's going.
Yeah.
And it's the inflection of his voice rising and falling, and the going into sort of a semi-falsetto and then going low with his voice. And so
it's true.
It might be better to just chill, sit back, and just suck it all in, right? With your eyes closed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that for a second?
Sure.
Yeah. If you want to leave now, then you can, but we're going to do that. I'm sure people won't mind because they want to hear it again, but.
The bitch wanna fight me, my t-shirt on, so I won't get ugly. She fucking with a dime, I'm fucking with a bomb. They think I'm on summer, whoa, she think I'm on something. I'm fucking with a bad little vibe, my all over her tongue. I'm about to stop me a high, I'm about to spin that trunk. I said, my mind got me a switch, we don't give a fuck by luck. I said my body, I'm the coolest.
That pause is awesome.
Jump out the jungle, go hit it. I'm leaving that boy in the doula. She wanna fuck for the moolah. Pussy needs get lit up. That pellet, hold a Ruger. She laying with your girl. She like being around my niggas. She teed up, she not switching.
Yeah.
She got me in here glitching. We're rich as fuck.
Look at that.
That's actually crazy.
Did all kinds of stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
and his voice here is really raspy, even compared to some of the other ones, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we get more.
I've listened to those songs we reacted to. I reacted to, right? And I had that same feeling, like, oh man, I just want to close my eyes and take it in, right? I think of all the songs I've heard of his so far, I've heard, what, 5?
Something like that. Yeah. This is probably 6.
I think my favorite, although I'd have to hear this again to really know. So let's put this one aside. But of the ones I've heard, You're the Moon.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. It's not as dark as you said earlier, right? And I just love what he's doing vocally in that, right?
Yeah. I think it's my favorite. It's actually
cadence and everything.
A lot of people a lot of people don't put that first.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
2024 was a little too straightforward for me. It sounded more commercial.
Those are my 2 favorites.
Okay.
Those 2.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow.
So this one, just to finish things off, so you know, once again, this track is produced by OJ Volta, who produced like 2024, a couple other tracks. So seems to be someone who's really close with Carti. And then this is also produced by Cardo. And Cardo, you can see on the right here, has produced tons of huge tracks. One of Drake's biggest songs that has like 2 billion plays on Spotify.
I think you mentioned him to me before.
Yeah. And then Goosebumps by Travis Scott, which is also another like 2 billion stream song. These are huge. Tons of Travis, Kendrick.
The Game too.
Drake. And The Game.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wow. All sorts of really, really big artists.
Huge artists. But so much for those 3 big guys, Drake, Travis, Kendrick. Yeah. Which is cool.
Production was great. Music was great.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening, Dad.
Yeah.
And please stay tuned, everybody, if you want to continue listening to these new Carti tracks with us. And sooner rather than later, we should get to some older Carti work so you can see his evolution. And please consider supporting us on Patreon. All these videos get copyrighted by YouTube, so it really helps support the channel. If you want to visit our Patreon, which is in the link in the description, where you can support us over there and get access to lots of exclusive videos. So anyways, see you later.
Have yourselves a great day. Bye now.